Whether you clicked on this video on purpose or on accident, just hear me out. Hi, I'm TB. That's just my YouTube name. I wanted to start making these videos either bi-weekly or monthly. No, no transparent green screen effects, no like random, effects or anything like that. Just, clean cuts and just talking with you guys. This is the first, hopefully, of a few different progress videos. Like I said before, hopefully I want to do these either bi-weekly or monthly. Maybe I'll have a progress video, so I'll do like bi-weekly videos, and the first 2 weeks of the month will be just checking in, and then the last 2 weeks will be actual like analytics. Two things before we get into analytics specifically. I don't really promote whether you like or subscribe. We do want to start doing that now, so please, if it's accidentally you clicked on this video or purposefully clicked on this video and you're not subscribed, please, it definitely helps. Also, any help is good. I just want to see some traction and see some people that maybe love my content and that I can interact with. Because right now, we'll get into the statistics later. I have a very small handful of subscribers. I'll save it for later probably, but I just want to say that right now I have such a small group of people that I think it's very important to me to have individual people that all have different ideas and think differently. And I think maybe these videos are a good way to get a grasp of what people want going into the future. If this channel ends up being successful, any capacity of people that watch my video is successful to me, though. I just make this more as like a progress report of kind of fine tuning what people want to like watch or what people want to see from the channel or what people expect. If you're just another like small YouTuber like me, or if you're just curious in analytics, I will have chapters in this, and you can skip down to just the raw analytics, and you can cut through little parts of the video if you want to. But I recommend that you stay throughout the entire portion of the video. That definitely helps with supporting the video and getting it around and circulating so I can get more eyes on this. 100% please like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you watch my content, if you've found this somehow a suggestion, maybe you're just here for the analytics, and that's fine. That's totally up to you. It's free to hit the like button, so you can always do that, and it's free to subscribe, and you can unsubscribe whenever you want. No pressure to either, but I would prefer if you just hit the like button, since, it doesn't show up anywhere besides I get to see it, and it helps interaction with the video and helps YouTube push it to more people. I'm still figuring out how to craft this kind of video, or I'm still figuring out how to structure this kind of video. So I think what is going to happen is we're going to have an intro, we're going to have the analytics, and then we're going to have the conclusion. The intro is going to consist of what I've just talked about beforehand. It's going to have a Bible verse that was really on my heart and that I've read in that bi-weekly, and some stuff that's happening in my life to catch you up. If you're even interested in that, you can skip it if you want to. And I want to talk about what we played in this like bi-weekly period, or even like what videos were just like recorded. Maybe even some of these videos will be inside of other bi-weekly videos, just to see how people like them, or if they don't like them, if they'd rather have it some other way. I'm open to anything. I just want to connect with you guys individually, and I want to have an outlet to be able to get individual responses to like what people want. I don't want to be a YouTube channel that's like the freaking Krusty Krab when it gets the remake, and then it's like the weird gray goop Krabby Patties that just, you have to eat them off the belt and pay extra money for it, or pay at all for it. I want to be original in the sense that people are getting what they want when they want it, because it's what you guys deserve. Or I'm getting ahead of myself. Then the analytics are going to consist of, we're going to go through YouTube views, and we're going to go through subscriber count, retention, maybe my kind of editing techniques. Maybe somebody wants to give me tips. Maybe you guys don't like a certain way that I edit, or a certain way that my, lighting situation is. Maybe you guys don't like green screen. Maybe you want a circular head frame instead, square head frame. I don't know. Any of these things, put them in the comments. I want feedback. I want to improve as fast as I can, because all I want to do is give something to an individual person, which is you. You are the person that I'm caring about right now, because I want to give you something good. That makes sense? I think that makes sense. First thing, I want channel ideas in the comments. I think every time I have this, I'm gonna have a poll on my channel or the video. I think probably the poll. I'll put it up right here, which one I choose while I'm editing this and I post it. I think four's plenty enough. Um, Four options for people to vote for what they want to see. Maybe I'm gonna put some one-off like horror games in there. Maybe I'll put like some one-off silly games in there. I'll definitely put recurring gameplays in there. I do have some in mind. I do have some recurring or like you know longer games that I want to play. I do love long form games like maybe I want a part system. I just think that's not the right time to do this on the channel because I want to introduce people to my content. And then once I have enough people that are interested in me, then I can start playing games so that people don't get confused with all this content. Like, oh, he's on part 15. I don't really want to go back and look for that. I'd rather just have people have just like some, some one-off things to watch for right now until people want to see that. I definitely don't want to push long form games that are like 20 parts. I don't want to push that until people want it. So when you vote for it, that's what you'll get, basically. If you guys are spitballing ideas like, oh, maybe it'd be funny to do like a vlogs or mukbangs or like, I don't know, some silly stuff like that. I think that it's good to just throw that in the comments and I'll do it because, I mean, if any one of you wants a certain idea, I want it to be heard and I want to do that for you. I want to like build a very, very, very subscriber focused channel. I don't want to be like these, without naming any names, just weird bigger channels that kind of just post content because it's a good way to make money. I don't really want that to be the focus. I want it to be a place where people can take a break and maybe they're on their lunch break and it's like the perfect amount of time to watch like one of my videos. I just want to have a good healthy outlet to distract yourself from the real world because there's plenty of that happening right now and I don't want people to have to go through that, especially when they watch content on YouTube or be so disconnected from who they're watching that that's probably the thing that's racing through their mind. I want to be more interpersonal so that I can draw you as far away from that as possible. Ooh, this light keeps falling. I just really want this to be a spot where people can just retreat to. In the most general sense of it, people can retreat to and I can make people laugh because I think that's one thing that I love doing is just making people laugh. I like making funny videos. I like doing comedy. But I just want to have the most personal connection I can with you possible on this channel. Let's get into it. We're going to read a passage real quick. Again, I'm just going to have chapters for anything. So analytics, you want to go to analytics, fine. That's okay with me. Great with me. I do appreciate running the entire video. I do want to see how that works out. But today we are going to be in Proverbs. Proverbs has been heavy on my heart, and we're going to read just about 10 or so verses. I think that we're going to go from Proverbs 3, and then we're going to do verses 1 to 12. And then I think that's probably a good gap in a logical sense of piecing stuff together. And I'll have different, verses every time. Everything's going to change around, but I think this is one thing that's going to stay because no matter the state of the channel, if it's small, big, I mean, everything to God. Because God allows this channel to happen. He gave me this chair I'm sitting in, the clothes on my body, and he gave me this microphone, or more so, he gave me access to all these things. He didn't have to, but he did. Give me access to get piercings, give me access to, this newer haircut. I did actually get that haircut. We were talking about that in the video. I did get the haircut. I mean, in short, all the glory to God. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For all length of the days and years of life, and peace they will add to you. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck. Write them on a tablet of your heart. So you will find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. Trust the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. It's a real one. It's a real one, y'all. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth and with the first fruits of all your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof. For the Lord reproves with him who he loves. For the Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father the son in who he delights. So I read this pretty recently the other day. I've kind of been going through Proverbs recently. It just kind of reminded me of how I act sometimes, about how when I get a gift or I get something in my life, I think that I accomplished this, and so look at what I did. Look at what I did. I did all this, but really I didn't do any of it. As a matter of fact, God just allowed it to happen, and thought it good of me to deserve some things that would be good for my walk with Him, and it would be good for my life to have challenges somewhere else than in other certain places, because we all have our challenges. And so I just think it's important, no matter what our challenges are, no matter what we have, that you just, give it up to God. If you have money, no matter what, tithe, tenth, give a tenth. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's go look at analytics. We are fresh in this channel, only like a month into it. I mean, I do have videos from December, my Five Nights at Freddy's 4 gameplays, but I did take like a gap in between that. Really just like a full month worth of content, maybe even less, maybe like 3-4 weeks worth, almost 4 weeks worth of content. So yeah, it does say we have 36,000 views this month. A lot of that is shorts. 100% a lot of that is shorts. Let's see if that we can view that without looking at the shorts views. So in total, all the videos that we have right now, a little more than 1,500 views. Anybody would look at that and say not very good. A lot of my videos started at 22, 23, as we can see. Like, these are pretty recent videos. Like, I played the security booth game. I played Wrong Floor. And honestly, maybe a lot of that is because of maybe the thumbnails I used. I am getting into thumbnail creating and that kind of stuff. So maybe a lot of it is making good hooks. I noticed that in a pretty recent video, this game called Slide in the Woods, we did get some pretty good views on that one. That one was 242. And I think that was a pretty good catching thumbnail and had a pretty good hook at the beginning. I noticed I got a lot of views, pretty decent retention. Wasn't the worst, but I think the main problem was nobody was liking it. And still, that's on me because I didn't have any calls to action in that video. On my most recent video, it's this game called Human Shaped, and that game was really funny. Please go check that video out after this. That one was actually hilarious. But 2 clips in right here. Okay, let's go to work. What you doing, cuz? Everybody. What the frick is that, dude? Hilarious little video. The game was whack, man. Whoever made that game, props to whoever made that game, because it was glorious. It was a glorious game. It was super funny. I did notice one of my older videos, which is the FNAF 4 gameplay. Probably the thumbnail, honestly, and then the immediate good retention at the beginning of the video, because I think I had a pretty good hook in that video that you guys did like it. Honestly, check that gameplay out. That was one of the funniest things I've ever made, I think. I'm pretty proud of that gameplay. I did notice when I got more ambitious on thumbnails, like Wrong Floor, or like this other game, I think it's down there, the Building 71 incident. Too much red, it's kind of flushed out. You can't really see what's happening. It's red on red, so people don't really want to click on that. And I get it too. They're pretty sucky thumbnails. I think the hook in Building 71 incident's pretty good. I just don't think that, anything about it was the strongest to keep people watching, and I can definitely do better at that. I'm pretty sure on YouTube, when people watch a video and subscribe through that video, like if you're watching this video and subscribed right now, maybe it's on this side, maybe it's on that side, but if you subscribed right now, it would go to the analytic page. If you click off of the video and it's the most recent thing that you watch and then you subscribe, then it goes and earns one subscriber for that video. I think maybe that's how it works too. Right here we have, that is the most popular video on my account right now, which which is funny because it's 400 views, but for me that's a blessing, and it's, you know, honestly a lot. Um, I did get some really like sweet comments on that one. Let's go pull them up real quick. Literally one person said this is like investing in 2010 Bitcoin. Shout out, because that's one of the things that, like, even though there's only, who cares, 3 comments. That's what some people would think, only 3 comments. I mean, I don't know. They decided they're subscribing and they're going to stick around and see what the channel has to offer. And that's awesome. If you're watching this video, shout out. Go in the comments right now. Claim your spot. I don't know if I can pin. Maybe I'll just like the 3 people that, follow through. That's awesome. Early adapters, that's what we're calling you. Subscribe right now. Like the video right now, become an early adapter like these people. This is awesome. One person said this is underrated and should be a 200,000 subscriber channel. That's crazy. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if I'm good enough to become that. And I already have almost 300 people here, 284 subscribers. That's crazy. That's like an entire like full big room full of people, full like, you know, like a small size like high school auditorium full of people. That's crazy. And these people, you know, trusted me and subscribe and expect to see content, and I think that's awesome. And I will keep bringing it. I'm gonna go, you know, I'm thinking the plan Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. I want you guys to have at least 4 videos to watch, so you can just have like a little video to watch every now and then. Oh, great. TV posted today. That's awesome. This is great. I get to watch this now. If you don't want to, you know, comment or vote and you just watch the videos, you're still seen, because I see those views. I see likes. I mean, 6 likes. It's more than I've gotten in a while. I mean, I think probably the most likes I've ever gotten on a long form is 12 likes. I am trying to get better at editing. I'm trying to get better at, you know, making thumbnails. I've never made thumbnails before. It's a new thing. I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos. I have this little clip-on mic, so I'm obviously not any sort of professional or anything like that, but I do want to get to a point where I'm like that. You know, make good content for you guys instead of just making, you know, decent content maybe. I don't know how other people view my content, so that's why I'd like some feedback right now in this video. Maybe that's good. So like, no matter what, no matter if you interact or if you don't, thank you for watching. That's enough for me. I just love that people were like, oh, I've decided to watch this instead of watching some larger account that could easily just like publish like a much more high quality video. Maybe somebody appreciates my comedy, or maybe somebody appreciates the way I go about playing a game, or maybe it's just unique like that, or maybe just somebody just wanted to see a different playthrough of it. And no matter what it is, I'm thankful for that. Thank you for watching. This is what I'm talking about. So this is going to drop on a Sunday. Same day, I am going to, it's going to be up from today till tomorrow, and it's going to end tomorrow. It's going to be a poll about what we're going to play in one video of the week. Whichever gets the second most votes might also get played. It's going to be better in advance because, you know, 4 videos a week, we're going to build up those video numbers. But, you know, I only have so many videos on the channel right now. Not very many videos. And I am trying to get long form content out there, but the longest form I can, which is that most recent video I posted. It's about like 40 minutes long. So pretty good sized video. And I don't know, in the scale of my videos. Usually my videos are like on a median, probably like 18 minutes long. Whether it's, you know, my siblings or relatives, or if it's a random person out there I don't know. Thank you for watching specifically. Thank you for watching specifically, because you are seen and you're going to be seen constantly on this channel. And I'm going to try to reflect that as much as possible, that I see what people want, what you want specifically. Oh, and also, please, if you didn't already, I did say it at the beginning of the video. One last opportunity. Please like this video. Please subscribe. You know, video probably right there. Maybe it's over there. Channel right there. Maybe it's over there. The subscribe button and the channel button are merged together. So once you look at that, it's going to be like, ooh, subscribe. Please do that, please. Okay, enough yapping. We'll have a video out on Tuesday. I'll have that poll. Make sure to fill out that poll so that you can get your vote in on what you want to watch, basically. Or if I'll put it, I already know one series I'm going to put in there, A Way Out. And I'm going to find somebody to play that with me. I already have a special someone in mind, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'll probably have 2 little like one-off flick horror games. And then I'll have another series, maybe, if we want to play through a series. Maybe we'll play through like an old COD game or something. Maybe we'll play through like an older Xbox 360 game. Maybe we'll have something else. I'm down to revisit some stuff. Okay, that's enough yapping. See you guys later.